Hey there guys, it's Rick here. Hope you're all doing extremely well out there. I know I am. What the hell is this? The third video in 3 days. What is going on? Who knows? But let's just go with the flow, shall we? Hope you enjoyed those little 2 videos at the start. Basically, we're taking up where we left off in the last video that I did yesterday. I talked about different ways of articulating the same arpeggio. And what we're going to do today is I've prepared like a line for you, and at the start there are 2 separate versions. The first one is all picked, so every single note is picked, and the second one is a combination with hammers and pull-offs, hybrid picking, as well as standard picking. So, like I said before, which one do you prefer? This is what I'm actually trying to get you to do, is concentrate on the sounds of these things rather than, you know, technique. Like I said before, so it really helps to tune your ear into how things really sound, because it's so easy to get sidetracked with technique that we forget about these extremely important things. So comment below which you prefer. I actually quite like both of them. Before I did it, I thought, because I'm not really into picking every single note, certainly not all the time, but you know, after playing it and listening, I quite like picking every note actually, but I do like both of them. So we're going to talk about it anyway. I'm digressing. No, I'm not digressing, am I? So as always though, it's subjective. What sounds good to me may not sound good to you. What sounds good to you may not sound good to me, or what you know, or somebody else might have a completely different opinion altogether. So like I said before, it's subjective. Anyway, why don't we get straight to it, and I'll show you the actual line itself. Okay, so I'm just gonna don't worry about how the right hand pattern at the moment. So I'm just going to show you exactly what we're doing. We get this diminished kind of sequential pattern. So we go B, 12, 13, then E, 10, 14, then back again, then B, 13, G, 14, and then G, 11. And then what we're going to do is move down a fret. So it's a sequential pattern. Okay, following the same thing. You'll have to watch out for this bit here and decide on which fingering that you want to use. I use 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1. But you can use 4. I'm not sure whether I used 4 or 3 in the video. So, okay, and then just repeat. Down to B7 here. So let me do that nice and slowly. Excellent. Okay. The following is just a straight ahead B7 arpeggio with a flat 9 in it. So we've got 1. Okay, and then we're going to just descend in groups of 4. Okay, so it's okay, so let me do that all together. I think that's right. Anyway, that's the pattern. So we've got a number of different choices in terms of what we're going to do with the right hand. So if you want to pick every single note, you go ahead and do it. But my personal preference is mixing up the techniques. So what I did in the second video, so what I did there was pick every single note, but in the second video I'm using hammers and pull-offs. Oh, that's bollocks. Just here. So it's a combination down, on, down, up, off, pick, off. It's got a completely different sound, a bit more of a fluid sound than picking every single note. Whoops. I really like that. But again, you know, you can do it whichever way you like. You know, you don't have to do it the way that I'm doing it. But what I'd advise you to do is experiment with different fingerings. You know, go with whatever feels right to you. And, you know, any work that you do that ends up not being your favoured technique, that's work that's in the bag. And it really will spill over into your general playing. So, you know, I talk to guitar players about this all the time. They don't want to waste any time on techniques that they won't end up using. I think it's extremely beneficial to attack it from lots of different angles, you know. So even if you end up not using a specific technique but spending time on it, it's still going to help your playing. You're still going to benefit from that in one respect or another. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So... slide down, same line. Here, this is where I incorporate, I think I've forgotten what that line is at the end. I incorporate hybrid picking. So with the groups of 4, ring, middle, down, off, ring, middle, off, down, middle, off, and then upstrokes. That's it. And it finishes with this minor add 9 chord here, but with an open E string. I'm digressing now. So ultimately what I'm saying is try both. Try both of those patterns. Both of those right hand patterns. So as I said before, the first one is picking every single note. So I'll do each one nice and slowly so you know what I'm doing. Okay, now with the now this is the second version. I think I ballsed up that line there, but anyway, you get the point. So this is all about getting you to try different fingerings with the right hand and really listening to the sound that they create. Okay, I better wrap up there. Hope you've enjoyed today's lesson. I'm going to be doing another one on Thursday, I think, so stay tuned for that. Check out my website for downloadable lessons, great way to support me. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Cheers.